Look at him. Jeremy, Big Brother has noticed that you have an admirer who happens to be extremely attractive and also very flexible. How do you feel about this? Well, he'll be nervous. He'll move his head. He will. He'll be shy. And he'll come out and we'll interrogate him.
All right.
Oh, it's really sweet when you pick up on people's, like natural nervous movement, the head movements. I wonder what mine are.
You were quite not laid back, not reserved, but you didn't come out as much. Like
really?
Now, yeah. I think after we had that bond, that's the end.
After I had what?
After we had that bond, I think, like...
You think that's it? Do you think in order for me to bond properly with everybody in the house that this needs to happen another 11 times?
I think so, yeah.
And only 10 times more, because one of them's me. I don't really think that's appropriate.
No. You know, you're quite quiet.
It just...
You're becoming like more comfortable, like with your surroundings and that.
I sometimes overcompensate though by being either really over chatty when I have nothing to say and feel like a dickhead, or by seeming really cool and laid back when in actual fact I'm not. Probably was nervous. I was a bit, I don't know. I was a bit whelmed. I wasn't underwhelmed and I wasn't overwhelmed. I just made up a word. I just was kind of sort of confused and disorientated, and kind of everything felt too surreal to have any sort of emotion. And I was kind of trying to suss out the situation. Do you know what I mean? It's really hard to talk to people when you literally have absolutely no idea what they are about. Because
Is it all over you?
No, just the water. It was quite rank. Look what I've done. Look at that. Isn't that tidier?
It made a massive difference.
You being sarcastic?
No, it actually made a small... It did make a difference.
Do you reckon?
Oh. Who put that in there? You?
No, not that bit.
I bet you started it off, the trend of putting strawberries in that purple cup.
Did I?
I don't know.
No, I didn't. I've got.
Did I?
I've got all kinds of bits of. No, because I was sat over there, blindfolded. Remember? Okay, then. I remember putting a green bit round here when I was blindfolded, but it seems to have gone.
My quilt cover's going to be dirty by the end of the time. I've got bloody Marmite and juice and drink.
You made the mistake of picking the yellow one, my dear.
I know.
As opposed to the dark blue one.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a boy-girl divide in the boudoir, in terms of, like, where people are actually sleeping.
Yeah.
Which I'm quite pleased about.
Yeah, Amelia sleeps next to Anthony, though.
No, Amelia's in the middle of the other side. But I wouldn't want to sleep in the middle of boys. I'd get shy.
People might change, like, a bit later.
Change beds?
Yeah. I'll move my whole bed.
Oh, yeah, you could do that. You could change positions.
Rearrange the room. Latoya, can you rearrange the room first, please? Those plug sockets, I could charge my phone.
Every time I go to bed, I'm like, I must turn my mobile phone off and whack it in the charger.
Exactly.
Every time. It's really, really sad. It's just never gonna get used to anything. Look at that.
What is it?
It's a little bit of the boiled egg that dribbled out, and it now looks like...
If we were to leave that, do you know how much this room would stink?
It's like a Henry Moore sculpture.
It would absolutely stink if you were to leave that egg there. Everyone had to...
I'm trying. It's just not really working.
Leave it till the morning.
I didn't even have the dinner, so I don't really think I should particularly clear up the actual washing up.
Cool, I think, like, I'll get everyone together tomorrow. Here comes Jeremy.
Right, don't let him go straight to bed. We want massive interrogation.
So, Jeremy.
Hang.
Just sit down for 2 minutes, Jeremy.
Right.
Did you have a nice chat with Big Brother?
Yeah, it was awesome.
What did Big Brother talk to you about, Jeremy?
Am I allowed to talk about it?
Yeah?
Yeah, no, I was just talking about... He was asking me who I'm getting on with, who I've connected with and stuff like that. It was just standard sort of thing. I was saying as well that I'm sort of like waiting for an argument to happen.
I was saying that earlier.
Yeah,
okay.
I just sort of like wanted... I didn't know why. I said it sounds weird, but I wanted to kick off. Because everyone can't really get on for like 1 or 2 weeks and stuff like that, can they?
I was saying that. Now, I don't mean that I want people to have a big fight, because I don't want people to be unhappy. I just think it would be funny if there was a bit of sort of conflict. Just like a little bit. But I don't really want to be the one arguing, because then I'd feel guilty. And
Sorry.
I also don't really want people to feel like shit and for the atmosphere to feel rubbish. But just for like half an hour.
But everyone can't get on all the time. It's got to kick off at some point.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. It would
I know,
just be
but
boring for
on
3
very well.
weeks if there's no, you know...
If everyone's best friends.
If everyone's best friends for 3 weeks, it would just be awful viewing. I might just start an argument just so for good viewing. But no, they said it was pretty cool though. It's when they sort of actually, because I don't care about talking about other housemates sort of thing. It was just like, who do you reckon is most likely to get in an argument? And I said sort
John
of like...
asked me that, and I said him and Victor together, because I didn't know what else to say.
Who?
Him and Victor together. I was just...
Who?
John asked me who I thought would be first to get in an argument, and I said him
Oh, right,
and Victor
yeah.
together.
Oh, yeah, I heard that earlier. No,
was
I
put on
said...
the spot.
people I reckon would probably be like... I'm only saying this because the people I've noticed that have been sort of getting a bit miffed about stuff, like Victor this morning was annoyed about not being able to skate and not being able to go to the gym.
That was what put him in my mind in this question.
Exactly, but because of that, he got like a bit ratty about that, not to other people, but then other people started getting on his nerves because he was in a bad mood.
Who was getting on his nerves?
I don't know. There was no direct sort of things, but it was just like, you know, just rolling your eyes and stuff like that. That's fair enough. I was doing it as well. But I said probably like Victor and Amelia's getting... I said if there's a mess for a few more days, she'll kick off as well. And probably me as well. If I keep depriving myself of sleep, I'll kick off at some point.
I did some tidying up whilst you were gone. I wanted to wait for you to come out.
I might do a bit of tidying up as well. Actually, it's just going to get fucked up at breakfast time anyway.
That's a very bad attitude to have.
Clean up after breakfast.
If you, like, clean it now, then breakfast will be half as much. If you leave it at breakfast, then everyone can help.
Shut up, if I'm going to do it, you're going to do it as well. No, there is asking me just like, who have you sort of like got on with well? It's just standard sort of thing. There's a couple of people I've just totally not connected with yet, really. Like, I would say like Jade, I've not really had a proper conversation with. And Calista as well, I've not really had a proper conversation with.
Oh, really? But
That's probably about it,
they're quite girly
The thing is,
girls.
I get on really well with Liam. As in, just like really friendly, sort of like...
Oh, Liam's such a sweet
Exactly, he's such a nice guy, and I get on well with him, make each other cups of tea, you know, touchy-feely, all that sort of stuff. But I've not... I really do want to talk to him about business, but I've not had an actual conversation with him. Yeah. But I mean, I do, I can imagine that if I have a conversation with him, it'll be fine.
That's sort of time.
Yeah, but and then I feel with Jay, we've tried to sort of have conversations and it's not really worked. But it's not like no Jay. No, I did say Jay before, but I'm saying Jay now.
Okay.
This sort of person that there's nothing about him I don't like. It's just one of these people that you don't just spark up a conversation. Just, you know, it doesn't come easily, sort of thing. You know.